Good evening, everyone. I'm very happy to interview Stacy today, who is an intellectual that achieved band 7.5. Hello, Stacy.
Evening.
Let's talk about your IELTS preparation. And today I want to speak about grammar.
Okay.
Tell me, please, did the knowledge of grammar help you in the IELTS preparation course?
For sure. From the very beginning of school years, I started getting engrossed in grammar and studying it very well. And I continued the same preparation later in high school. And when I entered the university, I decided to take the courses of IELTS. At that moment, when I first started attending the courses, I just found it very easy for me to understand all the instructions from the very first attempt. And I guess grammar was quite significant in this part.
You know, Stacy, a lot of candidates underestimate grammar.
Mm-hmm.
They believe that without good command of grammar, it's possible to get a high score on the IELTS test. What do you think about that?
Well, it really depends on the target score that they want. If, for example, it is just B2 level, it's quite possible to get it without preparing hard and without getting reaching the advanced level of grammar and vocabulary. But if, of course, the desire is to get C1 level, in this case, they need to impress examiners with their complex sentences. Yet, it shouldn't be used too much. There needs to be balance between these complex sentences and short sentences in both speaking and writing.
Yeah, people should use a variety of sentences, not only complex and compound. Short sentences should be used as well.
Yeah.
As regards to writing on the IELTS test, by the way, we have the same writing score, 7 and 7. I want to ask you, what helped you to get that high score?
Oh, well, the first thing I would recommend to students could be just knowing the importance of planning in writing section. In order to get a higher score or in order to have a relevant piece of writing, it's mostly important to have planning first. Just 5 minutes of spending your time on planning can save the rest of your time, because there are lots of students who first just start writing and closer to the middle they get, I don't know, bad idea, or they just think that the writing is off topic and suffer from that.
And some of them even erase the whole paragraph, wasting so much time.
Losing the chance to succeed in it.
And finally, Stacy, what could you suggest our viewers about writing test 1?
Personally speaking, I have noticed that the majority of students have quite a lot of difficulties with task 1, especially flowchart and diagram, and mainly it's because of their fear to have this kind of tasks. I would suggest not to be afraid of them, because not all of them just like dramatic. Some of them just look scary, but quite manageable to succeed in. And personally, I got task 1, and it was about diagram and flowchart showing the process of getting a driving license. At the very first sight, I was scared. I was shocked because I thought I was a loser. But later, after spending 3 minutes for the analysis of the question, I found it really clear. And I almost got the 50% of the words that I was intended to use. And even after taking the test, I realized that I was quite lucky. I was blissfully happy to receive it, especially this flowchart rather than 3-pie charts or bar chart with proportional breakdown or some sales.
With this positive approach, I hope you will take the test again.
Well, I'm planning to, because I feel that that time I didn't have enough practice and preparation because of busy and hectic lifestyle. And probably in the future, I'll try to crack it once more.
And I believe next time will be 8+.
I hope so.
Thank you for this interview. I hope you enjoyed and found lots of useful things from it. Goodbye.
Bye.